Howdy everyone, I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful day for some kayak fishing. I found a new lake to try today. I was on Google Maps satellite view the other day, just browsing around looking for some new lakes to fish. I came across this one. It looked like a nice quiet little lake. I could tell it had a lot of lily pad cover from the satellite view. Then I looked the lake up on the Minnesota DNR Lake Finder website and checked out the fish survey numbers. It looks like it's got a good number of largemouth bass out here. Looks real froggy too, so we're gonna try frog out here today. I got one of these $1.94 Ozark Trail frogs from Walmart. We'll give that guy a try and see if we can catch a few nice bass out here today. We'll get him tied on real quick. I mean, it looks like a pretty decent frog for under $2. And I did fish one of these a couple years ago on a different lake, and I thought it did really well, so I picked up a couple of the more yellow colored ones when I was at Walmart a couple weeks ago. We'll toss it around out here today and see what we can catch. I always like to toss it down the channel leading onto the boat launch. There's lots of these grassy weeds in here. Lots of lily pads, a few patches of pencil reeds. Hopefully this lake has some big, hungry bass in it. We'll fish around and find out. I'm gonna paddle over this way just a little bit. I'll probably work my way down this shoreline because it looks like the way the wind is blowing today, it should be nice and calm over that way. Just want to paddle around a little bit, see what I see, see if we can figure out where the bass are hanging out, whether it's more toward the deep edge of the pads or around the pencil reeds within them, or maybe some of the open patches about midway into the lily pads back there. Man, this grass is thick in this lake. It's a nice little opening in the weeds here though. This looks pretty fishy. There's something in there. Bluegill swimming around or something. I know one of these little openings I'm gonna toss my frog into and it's gonna get nailed just like that. Well, that'll wake you up in a hurry. Not a bad fish at all. He came up and blasted that Ozark Trail frog. I had a feeling we might find one in here. Nice bass. We'll send them off back into the grass. Yeah, there's a couple more little openings up here too. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is holding a fish. There's gotta be something hiding out in this little opening here. Oh yeah. Come on up here. Oh yeah, there's a nice fish. Look at that. Well, that's what I was hoping to find out here on this lake. Some nice, thick, healthy looking bass. Looking to eat some frog for lunch. Nice. Man, that's a beautiful fish. Lots of little fry swimming around in here. I'm assuming those are bass fry. Which should mean there's a big mama bass swimming around here somewhere. He came back for it. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a big bass too. You get up here. Oh, swing and a miss the first time, but this guy came back for seconds on that frog. A frog and a whole bunch of grass. Nice big old bass there. Oh, that was awesome. I love it when they come back for seconds like that. Holy. Oh. I almost lost my rod there. Fish followed my frog all the way back and didn't bite until I set my rod down. Got him. Pretty sure those are bluegill beds right over here because I saw a bluegill sitting on one of them too. But I saw this guy's tail. It's right off the corner of one of those light patches. Threw my frog over there and he smashed it. That was pretty cool. Get my frog back from him. Off he goes. Well, they are hanging out real shallow today too, I guess. There's a bass sitting right next to me over here. Got him. Oh, that was pretty cool. I saw that one sit next to me over here. Tossed the frog at him and he smashed it. Oh, that was awesome. Nice little frog bass. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of fish just swimming around today, but the couple that I have, I put that frog in front of and I could not resist it. He's a little bigger than I thought he was. I thought that was just a little guy there. Oh, that's a real nice fish. Oh, look at that. Right as he shook my frog, I got him in the net. Well, there's a nice one. He's just cruising around out here. Got a little bit of a shallow, weedy flat. That guy came up and said hello to my frog. Yeah, so far no complaints with that Walmart frog. It's been holding up great. My hookup ratio is pretty good. A lot of frogs, I'll have to bend those hooks out a little bit to get just a little bit of a hook gap. But this one came with maybe a millimeter gap between that hook point and the frog body, just straight out of the box. So that's the way I'm fishing it. So far, so good with the $2 frog. There's one. I saw him ripple the surface over there. Oh yeah, that one could not refuse the frog. Oh, that was a really nice fish. You stay on. At least he looked like a nice one. You get up here. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Found one hanging out up here in the pencil reeds and lily pads. Nice bass. Got a little black splotch there. What a fun day out here. I'm just finishing up my loop around the lake. I'm almost back to where I started from. So we'll see if we can maybe catch one more with that frog before I call it a day here. Something smashed my frog over there. Looked like there was a bass hanging out with a bunch of carp. Come on up here, you. Yeah, that's a nice one. Get in my net. Look at that. Beauty of a fish. Man, I'm just having a blast out here today. Catching them on the frog. That's got to be one of my favorite ways to catch a whole bunch of these largemouth bass. Catch you later, bud. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for today's trip. It's about time for me to paddle back and pack my gear up. What a fun day it's been out here, though. Exploring a new lake and catching a whole bunch of bass on the topwater frog. Yeah, no complaints about that $2 Ozark Trail frog from Walmart either. It got the job done out here today. It held up to about a dozen bass. I think the only damage I can see is the eyes kind of wore off of it, but I don't think the fish seemed to care. Yeah, what an awesome day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the afternoon out here in the kayak with me. I had a blast. thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.